Coming to you live from Pelican headquarters in Flagami, Miami, Florida. Happy Friday, everybody!
I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV. Yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome once again to the live stream. Happy Friday! You know, it's always so cool. Let me do something here real quick. Also, cool to be able to hang out with you guys, like every Friday. It's really cool. Let me put. I have two chat screens here, one next to the other. That way, I can see both side by side, and it's always very comfortable to be able to do this here from home office. With my fast internet and my two screens. But very soon we'll be doing this again from Pelicamp, so stay tuned for that one. So let me read some of your messages here, and oh, Game Runner, thank you so much for that super sticker. And my computer froze here, so I cannot do the super sticker thingy. Oh no, my second screen went blank. Here we go. Thank you for that super sticker. So thank you for that. And I had a message earlier here. Let me look for the early messages. And oh man, there was a shout out that someone wanted, and now I can't find it. Okay, never mind. Hey, Dylan, just heard you on Robert's podcast. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, we get our almost weekly. Well, so someone wanted a shout out, but if you, I can't find it in the chat now. So ask it again. And, I will do my best to comply here. Question: will there be a Minitini lounge tomorrow? It's always possible, but I doubt it. I doubt it very much. Uh, I was thinking about it earlier today. Like maybe I'll go crazy and just do one impromptu if I feel like it, but probably not. Happy Friday, Robert. Hello from Colleen here in Ottawa, Canada. What IPA is on the menu tonight? Oh, I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked because we have something very special. I have a bunch of. Oh, I have a lot of things to show you. You know, the mailbag. Since it's been so many weeks since I've had a proper chat here from home. So I have a bunch of beers here from Australia, and I don't know which one I should do first. This one is called a Wayward Brewing Company India Pale Ale, hoppy and well balanced West Coast IPA. And I'm probably gonna do one of these first because this one came from Australia, and yeah, the box suffered a little bit, so we might do that one. And my mom is here. Everybody say hello to my mom. So I have this one. I have this one. It's called Shark Punch NATO Tropical Aussie IPA. I might do this one. This one looks very original. By the way, thank you to Natalie Driscoll for sending this. And this is Badlands Brewery IPA. I have this one, Wolf of the Willows IPA. I don't know. And I have this one, Vale IPA. So and then there's one IPA that didn't make it. It was empty inside. So I'm gonna do this one just because I wanna do the one that doesn't stand up on its own. And then I have this that I might try later. This is courtesy of Mr. CLT in the house, and it's a 6 pack of Cuban themed IPAs. And here we have from Tank Brewing Company. This one is called Freedom Tower. As you know, Freedom Tower is a famous building here in downtown Miami where all the Cuban refugees uh, used to come. Let me see something. Yeah. This one is called Palma, which is kind of a clone of the Cristal from Cuba. And here we have some Cigar City Highlight, one of the best IPAs, one of the gateway drugs actually to the IPA world for me. This one is called Guayabera by Cigar City as well. And this one is called Havana Lager. And this one is called La Playita, also from Tank Brewing Company. So as you can see, I have more IPAs that I can drink in 3 Minitini lounges. So I'm gonna start with the Aussie one, just because it comes from far away, and then and hopefully it's good. Sometimes when these cans, oh, look at that, the head is coming out. Very nice. Very nice color here on the IPA. Big head, but there you go. So cheers, everybody, and happy Friday. And let me read some of your chat here. It's good stuff. And later, I'm going to show you some of the other stuff that I got from Natalie and from other folks around the world. Thank you, Yvette Caraballo. And hello, Max McLear. Hello. Hey, Neon Pony. Hey, super sticker from Scott Usher. Thank you for the super sticker. Cheers. And we have a red Jaguar in the house. I don't know if I showed you this. This red Jaguar sent me this a while back. I don't think I had a chance to show him on camera. There were a couple of them. I had a chance to wear the other one. But there's a bunch of stuff that I want to show you, and I'm going to show it to you little by little as the chat progresses. Jose Santiago, hey Robert, when will we see Minitini 3? Probably sometime in July, to be honest. And as soon as I get Minitini 3, I'm just going to do a video breaking the timeline just to show you the new trailer. So I have some local Michigan hard cider, so many ciders. Maybe something to think about when we go to Michigan again. Robert working very hard today, all the time. Alex Alvarez, hi, riding in my RV. Bill Utah, good evening, Bill. And Paul Harding from Leesburg, Florida. Have you traveled to Ajo, Arizona? We're planning a trip west and would love to visit that area. Yes, and it's a beautiful area. Don't forget to go to Oregon Pipe, a national monument, which is beautiful. A beautiful park, and you're gonna see that not this Sunday, not the next Sunday, but the Sunday after. So in 2 weeks, I'm gonna publish a video about Ajo, Arizona. So there you go. So thank you, and thank you, Adventurous. Thank you, Joey. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Christopher. Also, happy Friday or Saturday here in Sweden. Yeah, it is morning in Sweden. And my mom, Alma Morales, my mom, greetings to everybody. Have a wonderful chat and a pleasant night. Love, Mom. Thank you, Mom. And thank you, Retired. And here, Andre Piñeiro, the Brian Ragland channel, Roberto, cheers. Good to see you, buddy. By the way, thank you, Lucky Duck Productions moderator, for moderating here in the chat. And we have a hold on, this thing is going so fast. Super chat, thank you. From Retired 2019, Robert, you inspired me to take my first road trip across America. Well, congratulations, and there's nothing like that road trip. And I'm editing that video right now, my third cross-country road trip, and it never gets old. It never gets old being able to no new Sunday videos. Well, this Sunday is a new one. I'm going to be flying, it's going to be flying Robert instead of traveling Robert. And we're going to be flying in San Antonio, Texas, actually. Hello, everybody from New Jersey. Finally, some nice weather. How's the gas situation in Florida? I have a full tank and I haven't had to put gas, so I don't think South Florida is having a big problem with the gas shortage, and I think this is gonna be over soon. So because I have to go up to Pelicamp, in a couple of days, just to continue getting things ready. I was gonna show you the Pelican cam, but the Pelican cam is down right now. Hey, Nian Pony, thank you for the super chat. Got you a small piece of choya skeleton. Also, I'm curious if you tried those flowers, the roasted one with coffee and so forth. Yes, I did. I did actually. I tried it with coffee. I still have some. I put it in the freezer actually, so it would last longer. And I'm planning on doing something like maybe do some bread or something with it. We'll see. Uh, what historical places are you going to look up on this coming trip? But the coming trip is going to be the East Coast if all goes well, and there's plenty of historic places. As you know, I've been to Plymouth Rock, but I want to do Colonial Williamsburg and all the historic places around the East Coast, which are many. I bought a book about that. Wandering Walter, Angel's Landing was awesome, exhilarating. Yes, Angel's Landing was a unique experience. Amaranto Cabrera, happy Friday. Awesome Cuban beer you got there. Thank you. I started with the Australian beer, and let me see this one from where it is in Australia. Wayward Beers. Please keep refrigerator and enjoy cold. Certified independent. It doesn't really say product of Australia. There you go. So they've come from all the way down under. In fact, they drink it upside down down there. Bad joke. Sorry. Okay, let me go through some of the. Max McLear, thank you for that super chat. Cheers, traveling Robert Toast. And we have a where is it? Where is it? Hey, what happened to this thing? Hey, Artscape Adventures by Lisa. Lisa, thank you for becoming a chief pelican hand. Thank you, Lisa. Our neighbor down there in Taylor County, Florida. Robert, have you been able to see all the great comments about you on Facebook? Um, Most of them, I'm pretty sure. Facebook. The thing with Facebook, sometimes it is overwhelming. So I don't get to see everything. I try to see as much as possible, but uh, uh, but make sure to explore Wilmington, Delaware, if you travel up the coast. I've driven through Wilmington twice already, but I've never really explored like for real. Um, but yeah, I'm going back to Facebook. I try to read as much as possible, and I appreciate all the stuff you guys write on there, and when you tag me on things, and yeah. Hey, John Shocker from Waterbury, Connecticut. Haven't seen you in a while. I've got a book called Next Exit. I think you should try looking at it because it'll give you a little help in your travels. I wonder if it is same or very similar to the Next Exit. There's an app called Next Exit that I've used as well. Hey CLT, you have to check out the Tome of the Unknown Soldier in Washington D.C. on your trip of the East Coast, Robert. Uh, as funny as this is, DC isn't really in the plan for this trip. I might do it. It all depends. DC it's one of those. This is the nation's capital. It's one of those cities that you feel small when you go there. It's all these huge buildings and monuments. And if I go, of course, I'm gonna go to the Smithsonian and all that. But there was an amazing comment that my mom read to me today. There are so many great things to say. Oh well, thank you, um, thank you. And where was I? Okay, Ryan Mazuki. Hello, Robert. Happy Friday. Please give my son Zane a shout out. He watches with me and loves singing free in my RV, and also saying here that we'll be able to go places. And hello Zane. Have a great Friday. And thank you for watching and hanging out here with all of us. Hi, Illy, Robert's better half. Illy, did Illy write something in the chat? I haven't, I don't even see. It's it's hard to follow. It's hard to follow, but it's all good. Oh, so DC, yes, do it. And Fredericksburg, Virginia is an awesome town, very quaint. Another place that I've driven through actually. Um, and I want to visit Richmond, which I believe is the capital of Virginia as well. But I'm gonna try to stick to the coast as much as possible, and kind of avoid the I-95 corridor. So we'll see. Heinz Wegman from Germany, hello there. And Michelle K, I was eating outside tonight, and I saw RV after RV heading up north at Michigan to I-75. LOL, go up north and get away, everyone. And yeah, that's a good exercise this time of the year. Just stand on I-75, and you'll probably see more RVs than cars going back north. William Irizarry, hello there. And we're heading to Ocean Grove in St. Augustine in the morning. A quick stop at Pecan Park in Jacksonville. Any must does it for St. Augustine. It's just a quaint, beautiful town. I don't know if the Castillo de San Marcos, which is the historic Spanish fortress there, is still open to the public. But great food and great ambience. You know, arguably the oldest European, continuously occupied European settlement in the United States. So that's cool. And Goombas, thank you for that super chat. Robert, cheers to you and Eliana and all the Pelican heads. Cheers, Goombas. Eduardo Cabre, we just bought our first travel trailer. We are in Arizona. Where should we visit first? Where are you in Arizona? I mean, it's kind of hot in Arizona right now, so I would go north. I would go to the Williams area, maybe up to Grand Canyon, maybe somewhere along those White Mountains, because I'm pretty sure it is getting pretty hot down there. And if you have enough time, just go up to the Rockies, go to Colorado. I don't know. Adi Sanchez, thank you for that super chat. Hola, Robert from Las Vegas. Please shout out to my loving and beautiful wife, Gazelle Sanchez. Any word on gas shortage in the East? And hello, Gazelle, and shout out to you. And I haven't really been out of the house, so I don't know. The Colorado tank is full, so but I haven't seen any shortages this far south. If that's what you are concerned, and I'm sure this soon shall pass. Hello, Robert. I'm coming to Miami next month. Tell me what to look for in Miami. Yes, Miami Beach, man. Like Tony Montana used to say, Miami Beach. And yeah, have you ever been to Myrtle Beach? I've been to Myrtle Beach once off season, and it was like a quick overnight. But I want to go back. It seems like a cool, touristy as it is, but. Planning to visit Acadia National Park, and most likely I'll give Acadia a second chance. Yes, Robert, when you get to DC, give us a call. Uh, Send me an email, because the chat, it's one of those ephemeral things. But if you send me an email to Robert at travelingrobert.com with your info and all that, what I do, I put it in a folder that says DC, and that way. I can remember that traveling Robert going to try to undo the Outer Banks in the Carolinas. Yes, definitely the Outer Banks are one main part of this trip for sure. Oh, FedEx scheduled for delivery. Okay, never mind. Okay, let me see some of your comments here. When you come back to Missouri, you'll have to do South Missouri and go to all the grist mills and all the springs. The water so blue. You can see 30 foot down. It's beautiful. Well, of course I did the scenic riverways um, um, last year, and I really enjoyed that. Christopher, also Ileana does a great job moderating your Facebook Traveling Robert. Yeah, the Facebook group is being a little out of hand lately, but you know, gotta keep it clean. And she's doing a great job at that. Jorge 7871, thank you for the super chat. Just got back from my first long trip in first RV from Tennessee. Thanks for the needed push to get out on the road. It was epic. I'm so glad you enjoyed that. Congratulations. And once you start traveling in an RV, you know there's no going back. Uh, once you empty the black, you never go back. Empty that black water tank. But Ivan, that didn't come out as anyway. Ivan Josie RV Journey, thank you for that super chat. Cheers. Counting down the days from when we start our travels. Travel from Maryland to Washington and back, using different routes and stopping at 5 to 6 national parks. Which reminds me, I have to get my national park pass, the America the Beautiful, at some point. A retired life, old style. Thank you so much for that super chat. Thanks, Robert. We really enjoy your videos and the live chats. No, thank you so much. Thank you for being here and thank you for the super chat. And oh man, and Susan Sandusky. Thank you for that super chat. Cheers. The New England coastline is beautiful, and you may enjoy Mystic and Mystic Seaport. I'm gonna try to do I'm gonna try to see as much as possible. As you know, it's a long coastline, so we'll see. Jared Turner, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. And I'm kind of new, but catching up with some of your trips. Am I catching some no agenda podcast references? Perhaps. And Victor Gonzalez, thank you for that super chat. In the morning, traveling to the beautiful West. Yes, are you traveling to the beautiful West? Um, and let me tell you, the West is the West, and I'm editing that video right now, so I'm like, uh, and I'm what was I reminiscing on that last trip to the West in January and February, and even though I'm kind of bent on doing this East Coast road trip now, the West is calling, man. The West is calling. A super chat from Solid 3D Model. I said, que hola. That's a very Cuban thing to say, by the way. Have another sip of your IPA. Thank you, super chat. If you make this into a drinking game, you know, I'm gonna be the tipsy RVer. Jackie G, thank you for that super sticker. And how's the super sticker? Oh, big cup of coffee. If I do that with the beer, you know, it's gonna spill all over. So I'm not gonna do it. So how wow, hard to keep up with the chats. It goes super fast. Yes, it does. Oh, South Africa in the house. Hello, South Africa. If you're planning on sticking to the coast, you should hit Chinkatigi and Asatigi Islands, yeah, with the wild horses and all that. Yeah, that's part of the plan for sure. Um, have you been to the Two Gun Ghost Town? Yes, I have. That's right on Route 66 on one of the most deserted sections of Route 66 out there in Arizona. So yeah, Ocracoke Island also. That's part of the plan. Part of the plan. Let me know if you need help tasting those. Oh, you know what? I should put them back in the fridge just in case I decide to have a second one. And Brandon Stargell, Traveling Robert, thanks to you as inspiration, I closed on a land in Tennessee this week. Oh, congratulations, man! Just west of Nashville, near I-40 and Tennessee River. Hope to make it into our own peli camp later on. Hey, let me know. Let me know if you need any help. You know, testing everything. You know, I'll stop. I'll stop by. Thank you so much. And Do Blalok, thank you for the super chat. Heading to Crooked River next week. Jenny and I look forward to meeting you and your lovely wife someday down the road. Likewise. Yeah. Natalie Driscoll. Hello, Natalie. And we got some more Australian IPAs and Australian snacks to show, by the way. Some national parks are required timed entry. Yeah, I know. Some things are still not quite back to normal, are they? But I've got a feeling. Did I miss a super sticker from Jackie G? And that was your Cuban coffee. Oh no, that's never mind. Of all the things I've lost, Cape Ann, Massachusetts, beautiful place. Any plans to visit? I have. It's not on the plan, but I can add it. I can add it to the plan because there's so much to see out there. Traveling Robert, I recommend next time on Arizona, explore more of the eastern Arizona, Mount Graham and Hannigan, Maiden, and up the road along the border with New Mexico, with I-40. Yes, I definitely wanna visit some of that. And this trip, when I was there in winter, I did a little bit of that, but it was a little too, shall I say, wintry. And Barry 81 Jones, thank you for that super chat. You know, when it's higher, I can go higher on my falsetto there. So thank you, Barry Jones. And Steve Lavoy, thank you for the super chat. Dinner and a local brew on us when you come to Napa, California. Napa is probably in the plans for 2022 at some point, probably summer. And someone asked if I'm going to the Hershey RV show this year. Most likely. I mean, it's one of those things that I have to go, right? Um, so yeah, Cape May is definitely on the plans as well, and you know, we're gonna meet up with the RV DJ there. So Jennifer Young, thank you for that super chat. Happy Friday, Robert. Hope you have a great weekend. Hubby and I are just doing our regular Friday routine, which is watching you. Thanks for always giving us something to look forward to. And well, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for being here. And before I spill anything or break anything, let me put these beers back in the fridge. And I want to show you some of the other stuff that I got on the mail because I've gotten a lot of stuff. Thank you, Asa, for that super chat. Hi, Robert. A Friday evening with Robert and over 500 watching. 527. Wow. From all over the world, this is a good way to start the weekend. Right time to open an IPA. I agree. Cheers. IPA time. By the way, if you when you get to Vermont and want to visit the Kichi Gorge State Park, you should know there's a KOA just 5 minutes down the road. Minutes. And send me an email about that because I haven't really done my thorough research on Vermont. Not yet, anyway. The Upside Down Travels, thank you for that super chat. Thank you, Alan. And heading out of my remote Modoc County campground because of red flag warnings of thunder and dry lightning strikes. Heading to a safer location. Yeah, be safe out there, man. And Suzanne Reynolds, thank you for the super chat. Happy Friday from sunny Washington State. And my Havanese Pop Kona. Okay, before I continue, let me show you what I got from Australia. From Natalie Driscoll. And I don't know if I should eat some of these in the air. But Ely is dying to try these too. They came a little smashed in the mail. You know, the Australian Post, I think, did a number of them. But I've always wanted to try Vegemite. I hear it's one of those quintessential Australian delicacies. So I want to try that, and we have some dairy milk caramello koala, like with a cute koala bear there, and we have some chocolate, some dairy milk, and some caramel, which yeah, the post. But hey, they arrived, and they didn't melt or anything like that, so we're all good. The only victim was one of the beers, so we're good with that. So thank you, Natalie. We're gonna try those as soon as we finish with the live stream here. I got more stuff for you guys. No, this is not it. This is for a commercial that I may or may not do in the next couple of days. and there's so many things, that I've been in and out of town for so many days in a row, and I might be going to Pelicamp soon again. And that you know how it is. So this is from Cherie and Dr. Douglas Daniels from Fredericksburg, Washington, and these are some deer whistles. So I'm gonna install this on the Colorado because the other day we almost ran over a deer up there in Perry, Florida. We have a lot of deer, especially early in the morning. And here we got from Larry Falhaber. Oh, this is a nice super cash. So this one I have to deposit. Let me show you what else I got. What have we got here? Oh, this is super cute. This comes from Melissa Garcia, and if I could only open it and get it out of here, it's it's a salt and pepper shakers, but they're in the shape of a truck and an RV. So this is super cute. I'm gonna start using this probably at Pelican. I'm gonna take it back there and have them there in Minitini. And what else do I have? Let me show you. Let me show you. I got this sign, and this one comes from Oathkeeper from Ray Magarino. And look at this. This is beautiful. It says Pelicamp HQ. Look at that. It has a beautiful pelican painted there. That's very, very nice. Very nice. I really like it. So, okay, I have more stuff to show you, but I see the chat is relentlessly going. So I'm gonna read some more of the chat here. We have some super chats. Ramón Toro, Robert, ¿por qué no haces un recuento de los videos, episodios, o los pones en CD o lo que sea y los pones a la venta? And yeah, he's asking if why don't I sell like my better videos on CD, or actually I had DVD and Blu-ray offering at one point, but it's I might do it again. It's I didn't see a big demand. Only one person bought them, and then I had all these blank CDs there. So, but I might do it if enough people want those. I'm gonna start selling those as well. So let me see. Let me see. Where are we? I could have sworn. I could have sworn. Here we go. From Lawrence Fadil. Thank you for the super chat. From Lawrence Fadil. Greetings from Grand Island, Florida. Got a suggestion for your upcoming trip. Leave your hiking boots in the Colorado, then you won't have to say you forgot them. Larry and Yao. Yes, and that's good advice. And I'll probably do that. Australia and New Zealand, definitely bucket list. Yes, and Vegemite is an acquired taste. Tell us which IPA it pairs well with. I will. I will. Thank you. Oh yeah, that's true. And thank you, Lucky Dog Sue, for announcing that. I'm gonna at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. I'm gonna be interviewed by Van City Adventures, and I posted it on the YouTube group, on the Facebook group earlier today, and and yeah, that I mean I'm gonna be the tipsy interviewee because after all these beers, but I'll be fine. Oh, that's the beer my husband really wanted you to try. Didn't make it. You will love Vegemite shapes. Tonight I'm gonna try them. I'm not brave enough to try them on live television. uh, on your way to Pelicamp, stop in Palm Harbor for a drink at one of our local breweries. Palm Harbor. Where exactly is Palm Harbor? Right now it's where's my Google Maps here? Palm Harbor, Florida. If I do take that route, and I do want to pass by what's the Greek town? Tarpon Springs. I do want to pass by Tarpon Springs to get me a sponge. So maybe I will. Black Rock Mountain State Park near Clayton, Georgia. Give me a call and I'll show you around. Yeah, Brandon Stargell also has told me about that place. So yeah. Rachel Carola getting the mail is junk. That's some great mail to receive. I agree, yeah. Perhaps a down under road trip. I would love to do that. That's definitely in the plans. Uh, the Pelican Valentine's Day card. Did we get a Pelican Valentine's Day card? I think we did. Lucy Com, thank you for the super chat. Greetings from Quebec. Quebec. Lovely place, Quebec. I want to go back. I want to go back to Quebec at some point, uh, for sure. He asking how many miles on the truck. 80,000 almost, casi 80,000, almost 80,000 miles on the on the old Colorado, the truck with no name. Warren Nelson, thank you for that super chat. Cheers, thank you. Best beer in the world is Free Dive by Coppertail Brewery in Tampa. I think I've had that. Sponge Duck, let us know. I'll buy you a drink or three. We'll see. We'll see. I do want to visit Tarpon Springs, and I'm gonna be going up to Pelicamp. Um, Probably after the 23rd or something like that. I'm gonna be going up. I don't know exactly how much time I'm gonna get. It's being like a commute because every time I go up, it's to take care of things. The property is not quite ready for prime time yet, but almost. It's starting to look good. Thank you, Mr. CLT. Next week, we're going to try the Cuban beer selection. Brandon, hey, Robert, when you visit Australia, you have to do the completely cheesy thing and play some Men at Work. Ramon in Ohio, felicidades, felicidades. Best beer in the world is just free. Yeah, probably. Let me see if I got anything. Oh yes, we did receive that Valentine's card, and of course, Ely being my production assistant, she reminds me of these things. There it is. That's when we received it. So thank you so much. Yeah, we did receive it. I just it was one of those things. Uh, and it says Happy Valentine's Day from Michelle K. Thank you so much. And uh, and that's the thing. I was probably out of town when we got it, and then yeah, I'm sorry about that. Rusty Belly's Seafood. I have no idea where that is. Vas a tener tremendo network. Eh, so yeah, um, thanks, Ili. Thought of you too. Love birds, pelicans. Yeah, thank you, Michelle. And it's uh, thank you for that. And Tom and Diane Baltic, when can we make a reservation to stay at Pelicamp? And this is the thing; it's not gonna be like a public campground, at least not for now. It's it's more of like my second home where I could keep the trailer and spend some time away from Miami and halfway to Atlanta kind of thing. But at some point, for sure, we're gonna do like a meetup at some point in Pelicamp. I'm just not sure that I'm ever gonna have it as like a KOA. That's not how it's gonna be. But of course, many of you are definitely welcome as guests from time to time. Uh, PC Kitty, tune in late. Where are you and where are you heading? Average gas price. I don't know. I haven't put gas in about a week, so I don't know. I'm at the headquarters here in Miami, Florida, and I'm not heading anywhere like for touristy stuff until late June, early July. That's when I'm gonna go up north to pick up Minitini III and then go to the Winnebago National Grand National Rally. Several area eateries that serve Heady Topper IPA, rated multiple times as one of the top beers in the world at Kitchi Gorge State Park. We gotta visit so many places. Robert, we love your channel from Replica Man. You've mentioned true Fredericksburgs in the chat so far, but have you ever been to Fredericksburg, Texas? Very walkable, lots of good beer. I've been. I was with the trailer in tow, and they have a diagonal parking, so I couldn't park and get off. But I know where that is. That's hill country, and it's wine country, and I can't wait to go back. Uh, is exploring coast to coast in Tarpon Springs. There is a brewery that used to be the jail. Oh, really? It's called Silver King, and there's two beaches there, Sunset and Fred Howard. There are lots of kite surfers. They're fun to watch. I'm gonna check it out. Love the fish tank, Robert. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was gonna play something else back there, but we had technical difficulties. So the fish tank looks good. Uh, my wife keeps trying to send super stickers and it doesn't work. It depends. Sometimes it doesn't work from like iOS devices. So maybe try from the computer. Is Minitini one for rent or to stay in? Um, for now, I'm gonna use it like if my mom visits or my brother-in-law visits, but it could happen. It could happen at some point. I just have to make it pretty first. Minitini one is it's a little weathered from staying up there. I mean the average campers that took good care of it, but still it's summer in Florida. It spent the whole summer in Florida and it gets hot. Patricia Buchanan, thank you for that super chat. Enjoy your weekend, Robert and Illy. Pelican, Pelican, Pelican. Thank you. Mhm. And from Pierre André Asboth. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you. My camping trip got canceled in Ontario. It was my daughter's birthday on April 10th. Me and it's something happy right now. She's in 14-day isolation in her room. Her friend had COVID 19. I'm sorry about that. Um, oh man, happy birthday! Happy birthday, Mia. Happy birthday, Mia, to you. April 10th. Oh man. A Pelicam concert with traveling Robert and his band. That would be really cool. It would annoy the heck out of my neighbors, but for one night, I wouldn't mind. Rachel Telerico, isn't it amazing that we have this whole community of friends because of traveling Robert? Thanks for all you and Ili do, Robert. Thank you so much, Rachel. And yeah, it's a good community. Us, people who love to travel, love to RV. It's. I think it's a very nice community. I do agree, and in my wildest dreams, I wouldn't have thought that we would have created something like this, but it's good, and it's a good thing. And Joe Curry, thank you for that super chat. Next time you're in Nebraska, we will take you out for the most amazing steak you ever had. Oh man, I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. So definitely, Definitely send me an email so I can file it in that Nebraska folder, and they can set up Apple Pay on the iPhone for the super chats. Yes, so sometimes it's for some reason from iOS devices. Sometimes it it doesn't quite work. I don't know why. Are you gonna keep Minitini II or have to trade it in for the new one? I'm gonna have to trade it in because Minitini II is technically not mine. It's just a loaner from Winnebago, so I'm gonna have to give it back. Which I'm ready. I'm ready for a change. Minitini II has been good. Don't get me wrong, but without being able to modify the dinette like I did in the original Minitini, it's kind of hard for Eli and I, for both of us to work at the same time in there. It's a little cramped, but the new one is going to have a larger dinette table, so I'm hopeful. Lisa Schomer, my eyesight, sitting by the campfire in Pine Island, Minnesota, watching our favorite traveling rubber. Thank you so much, Lisa, and some one of these days. Uh, Hopefully, maybe even this summer, I might go crazy, go back to Minnesota. I mean, I'm gonna be in Iowa. You never know. It all depends. I have to plan the whole thing. Uh, okay, you should go here as well if you want to see wild horses in their habitat. They're plentiful. Go here. Where is here? Isn't that like Setegui or Sinketegui there in the Outer Banks? I definitely want to go there. First heard of Tarpon Springs after watching a property video on a private island fishing property, and now I must see it. I mean, I haven't seen the whole town. I've been there for 1 day or so, or not even. But I thought it was a cute town and great. You can see the Greek heritage in there and good food too. What are you thinking of getting? I'm gonna get the Winnebago Micro Mini. Of course, I'm a brand ambassador, so it's gonna have to be a Winnebago Micro Mini, or I mean, I could have the fifth wheel if I wanted to, but it's gonna be a Micro Mini 17. No, not 17. What is it? 2108. My mind. 2108 DS, and that's the one with the dinette. Uh, Aaron Romano. What did Aaron Romano ask? Now I have to go back. And sometimes I've always wanted to know this. How do you create the map graphics with the moving red arrow? Is there a certain software that you use? And yes, there is. I mean, the map is just a screenshot, of course. And then I use Emotion. It's an Apple program called Motion 5. And in Motion 5, you can do all kinds of 3D graphics. And I barely scratched the surface of Motion 5. Motion 5, by the way, is also what I used for the intro. The intro is my intro is done in Motion 5. And that's what I use to animate the arrow. And sometimes I animate the map and kind of make it kind of 3D ish. So, yeah. On your summer adventure, you should check out the Sutterly Mansion in Maryland. It will be along your trip. Yes, and I'm gonna see as much as possible along that coastline. Of course, it's impossible to see everything just because of time. But yeah. I live in Homestead. When you're going to do another group meeting at the winery, whenever all this is over, and I think soon, probably after the summer road trip. Let's put it that way. But yeah, I can't wait to do another meetup in Miami, and I have a bunch of stuff that I'm gonna give away at that meetup. So yeah, that's the meetup not to miss when I do it. When are you going to Wisconsin Dells? I've heard great things. So the next time I'm in Wisconsin for sure. Okay, let me reset the chat real quick. I'm gonna go back from from the latest message that I have here right now. Planning a week trip to New Mexico and Arizona in September. What are the most seas? Well, in New Mexico, definitely Santa Fe and Taos. I would say are must sees, and I was gonna say Roswell, New Mexico, but I mean, if you are into that sort of thing, it's other than that. It's yeah, the museum is interesting, and the whole town being that kitschy alien motif. It's but I even Albuquerque, I would say Santa Fe and Taos are definitely must see, and then Albuquerque if you have the extra time for sure. And in Arizona, Grand Canyon, Organ Pipe, National Monument, or anything around the Tucson area. Everything very nice down there. And I'm talking about my experience. There are many parts of Arizona that I haven't seen yet. So Flagstaff is a cool town. They have that observatory there, where they discovered the former planet Pluto. So that's what I would do in Arizona. But this time of the year is going to be hot, so keep that in mind. Just in case you missed my question early, any desert cooking segments? Maybe there will be desert grilling more than anything. Winnebago should raffle off Minitini II. Proceeds can go to charity of your choice. Just a thought, Robert. Somebody has to talk to Adam. Maybe they want to do it. That would be a good publicity for them too. So I don't know. The RV DJ made it safe to the campground. All right, thank you. Uh, how can I donate? CLT, I'm sure is gonna put that link here on the screen in a few minutes. So check that out. Oh, absolutely, I can't believe I forgot about Carlsbad Caverns. That's like every cavern you've ever seen into one. It's amazing. It's one of those places. Yeah, I had forgotten about Carl. I can never pronounce that. Carlsbad Caverns. And if you get to see the bats, I didn't get to see the bats, but I hear it's impressive. They just don't let you take pictures. That's the only thing. Nick and Therese Benish taking a break from packing the camper for our 2021 maiden voyage to New River Gorge Bridge, West Virginia to watch your chat. Robert, thanks for the video on that. Very informative. I'm glad you liked it. And yeah, New River Gorge, I was pleasantly surprised. And I didn't know it. It's one of those places that I don't think a whole lot of people know about it. I heard of it, as I mentioned in the video, from the Amateur Traveler podcast. Is there a mini teeny lounge this weekend? I don't know, Dylan. Maybe if I if I have the voice, well, in my excuse me. Whew. I thought I was gonna sneeze, and then it is my birthday on Wednesday. Hey Natalie, happy birthday, dear Natalie! And I almost forgot. Everybody, yesterday was Dylan's birthday. Dylan's 18th birthday was yesterday, so everybody say happy birthday, dear Dylan, as well. So Natalie, but for us that's gonna be on Tuesday, right? Because you're in Australia. So, do you have a 30 amp outlet for the RV in your home in Miami? No, but I can run the AC off of the 20 amp outlet. Believe it or not. Oh, I don't know. All of a sudden, I'm getting some kind of allergy. West rim of the Grand Canyon. That's the one that I haven't been to. Hello from Arizona, 20 miles from the West Rim. I've been to the South Rim and the North Rim, but I've never been to the West Rim. So maybe one of these days soon. You sound all plugged up. Yeah, all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. It's one of those things. It's are the bats similar to the Congress Avenue bats? Well, the Congress Avenue bats, they were almost missing in action that one day. So, yeah. Let me. Let me show you some of the other stuff that I have here. I received so much mail, and this one comes with a super cash from Billy and Mary Hancock from St. Petersburg, Florida, and they sent me a very nice letter. So thank you so much. And by the way, Jesus Lover 77, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you, and it's three evergreen trees. I need to get me some evergreen trees. I need to get me some cedars for the property. Uh, just because I hear great things about cedar trees. And hey, RV DJ, let me see this one. This one comes from Frank Wenzel, and yeah, getting a lot of this very nice letter as well. Thank you so much, Frank. Uh, and he sends a bunch of tips about how I could improve my videos and my live streams and all that. So thank you so much. It's constructive criticism is always good, and I'm always aiming to improve myself. Constant and never-ending improvement is the name of the game. And well, this one is also from the Larry Folhaber. So thank you so much. I got one more time. Here we go. Oh no, this is old, but I don't think I ever showed it. This is Red Jaguar's sticker. Red Jaguar 100 travels, and as soon as I get to Pelicamp, I'm gonna put some of these stickers on my. Oh, he even has like a Red Jaguar letterhead. Very nice, very nice. Indeed. Let me see what else I have. I have so much stuff from Kathleen Barker as well. I think this is the one that, yeah. Anyways, let me pay attention to the chat because as much as does anybody know where the area code 321 is from? That's probably, I think that's the guy that is going to install the cable. In any case, Nick and Therese Benish, thank you for that super chat. Next IPA and us, Robert. Thanks for our Friday night entertainment. No, you're welcome. And Andrew Barley, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. How you doing, Robert? When are you? Oh, my screen went blank. When are you getting New Winnebago? We're down in Paulus Island in South Carolina. Have a good weekend, my friend. You too. No, it's gonna be late June, early July, for sure. When we're gonna get the new Winnebago. Camila double sin. What instruments do you play? I play a little keyboard, as you can see back here. I play a little guitar, and I kind of pretend to play the congas sometimes. So Jekyll Island, absolutely. That's part of the plan for this East Coast road trip. Thank you for your videos. My wife and I love watching you. We actually pulled the trigger on a tab 329 because of your videos. All right, congratulations. May the fun begin now. The camping forum fun begin. You need another beer. I know, Natalie, but my mom is watching, so I don't know if I should. And I haven't that interview in about an hour, so you know how that is. I'm going to be the tipsy RVer. So, yeah. The Thing from Jekyll Island. Yeah, I've heard of that. That's where they did where they came up with the Fed and all that stuff, right? Cumberland Island Wild House Horses, absolutely. And hey, Red Jaguar, yes, I got your all the stuff, man. I've got this huge. I showed you this already, right? This is the huge Island sticker, which I'm gonna put somewhere on the trailer at some point. And I'm sure I'm forgetting to show you something, but uh, Area code 321 is Orlando. Okay, there you go. So someone from Orlando. Could it be this traveler? No. I don't know. If it's important, they'll leave a message, right? So there. Uh, did you ever think of going storm chasing with the RV? If I ever get like a small camper van, I don't know. When I was younger, I would have done that. Now that I'm getting older, I don't know if I want to do that. Robert, and thinking of driving from San Francisco Bay Area to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho this summer. Is it worth it? If so, any suggestions on places to see and which road to take? I've never been to Coeur d'Alene, but I hear is very much worth it. So I would do it. I go for it. Go for it. And there's so much to see in that area in between Idaho. Southern Idaho is also amazing. Go to the craters of the moon. That's beautiful out there. Oh, Evie Jensen from Munich and Radu Stofarak. Good evening, Robert. Greetings from the Bay of Fundy. We're getting the GMC ready for camping trip. Have a good weekend, my friend. Oh, thank you, and you too. And one of these days, have you met Adam the Woo? No, I have not. Earlier, I thought your aquarium was real. Yeah, right. Yeah, where is it? That Roku sign right there gives it away, right? Buzzed interviews can be highly entertaining. I've been watching because I watched once or twice, and now YouTube always suggests to me like Johnny Carson interviews. So his interviews from the 70s, 80s, and whatnot, and he's interviewed so many celebrities that were definitely not buzzed. They were wasted, some of them. So any tips for Orlando theme parks? Greetings from Italy. Try to get him on a date that is not too busy. But that's the only thing I can think of. Have you been to Atwood Lake? No, I have not. Not yet. There's so many places. And once my mom, I think, told me you're gonna run out of places to visit, or someone told me that like you've been to Arizona four times. Even in Rhode Island, which is like this, probably a lifetime would not be enough to see everything. My old soldier ironworks, and my wife wants to know how you got started. Well, it started as a hobby many years ago. I mean, I've been kind of editing videos first with two VHS machines, and then digitally as far back as I remember. And then at some point, I started uploading them to YouTube, and eventually people started watching, and I'm like, this might be going somewhere. And Joanne Marie Gagner, I like your new song that you put on the podcast. Yeah, that's the new song that is coming out on this Sunday's video, and it's kind of different. It's not my usual relaxing kind of theme, but I don't know. It's an acquired taste. It's growing on me. So, hi, internet family. How can I donate for attention? There's something called the super chat. Look who's here. Elda Sanchez. Hello from your Georgia family. Georgia is on my mind, and we might be going up there soon. Hey, Andrew and Monica. Welcome back. Hi from underrated Cleveland, Ohio. I intend to go to Cleveland, Ohio on this trip. This thing, I'm going from Iowa, and I'm going to be going back through Indiana to the northeast. I'm not going to go through the north of the Great Lakes. That would mean going into Canada, which is still closed. But that would take me right through Cleveland, and I do want to visit Cleveland. Uh, Can Winnebago install an off-road suspension on the new Minitini III for off-road adventures? I don't know, because the Micro Minis come with these torsion axles, and I don't know how you could change that. It's not like a spring leaf whatever axle that you can. It, and they're pretty good off road, let me tell you. But unless I decide to go like to the Dempster Highway in Alaska, in not in Alaska, in the Yukon Territory in Canada. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if I'm gonna need it. Ruben Quiñones, thank you for the super chat. Saludos desde Doral, Miami. I really enjoy your cooking sessions and your videos. You should include them more often. Yeah, I know, but sometimes it depends on the trip. Sometimes I cook more, sometimes I cook less. And believe it or not, those are I mean, nothing beats this Sunday's video. This Sunday's video is probably one of the hardest things that I have ever had to edit. Which it was a four-camera shoot, on a plane with audio from the cockpit and music and audio from the camera, so I could get some ambience. It was complicated. It may not look complicated when you watch it on Sunday, but that was and the second most complicated are sometimes the cooking shows for some reason. And beer evaporates. Stowbase, hey Robert, new subscriber, but big fan already. Haven't watched back far enough yet, but I was wondering how did Minitini get its name? Oh, that wasn't our not our maiden voyage, but the second voyage, and we stayed at one of these thousand trail parks. That's I don't know if you know, but yeah, it's a lot of big rigs, a lot of permanent RVers here in Florida, and Minitini, the micro mini looked so tiny along, among all those, 40-foot fifth wheels and Class A's and whatnot. And we were thinking of martinis, I think, at the time too. And we were like, oh, Minitini, oh, Minitini rolls off the tongue well. So Minitini it was, um, and it stuck, and the rest is history, right? Yeah, definitely the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm gonna visit for sure. Ooh, that beer. Got here late. Happy Friday. Thanks for the Minitini Lounge last Saturday. We had a lot of fun. Thank you so much. And I might do one. This is the thing. I have to do my taxes. If tomorrow by 4 p.m. I've finished with my taxes, I might go crazy and do an impromptu Minitini Lounge. But maybe not. Maybe yes, maybe not. I mean, it's back. It's back there. The piano. It just takes me half an hour to hook everything up. So we'll see. Pesca Island in Erie on your trip. I want to visit Erie, Pennsylvania. I don't know if that's. Have you been to a Christmas Story Museum? No. When is the last time you went to New Orleans? That was when I went for breakfast. That was January 2019. And I was staying at the state park on the other side of Lake Pontchartrain, and it's in the morning, and I'm like, let's just go to Café du Monde for breakfast. It's one of those crazy things that you do like impromptu. Thank you for that super chat, GT of M. Robert, next IPA is on me. We love watching your videos. Can you sing a quick happy birthday to my wife, Lisa? Happy birthday, dear Lisa. Happy birthday to you. And Danny Stone, thank you for that super chat. Danny and Stacia Stone from Malden, Missouri. Say hi to our grandkids, Coda, Brantley, and Kylie. And I'm like, traveling with us to top of Sail Hill State Park next week. So, hi, Coda, Brantley, and Kylie. And enjoy your travels. Lisa, check out her channel, by the way, everybody. She does all these, relaxing videos that is really cool. How long do you stay on the road? The longest I've been is just short of 4 months, and that was, oddly enough, last summer 2020. Okay, Oliver De Vries. I already kind of answered that one. So, when are you gonna play Soda Stereo song? I don't know. I don't know any of their songs like complete. So at one point. Good afternoon from a very warm California high desert. Hi, Robert from South Australia. South Australia in the house in the UK. Yes, the United Kingdom. Love it, T Rob. I'm chilling in the Minitini. I wish. Yeah, I was gonna show you Minitini, but for some reason I can't. But next Friday I will. Skip the east and head west this summer. I know. I let me tell you, I'm tempted. I'm tempted, but haven't given the east enough love, and I do want to visit like upstate New York and New England again, and that kind of thing. Kathleen Escaño, mom loved your Minitini Lounge so much she watched it twice. So thank you. I'm glad she liked it. What is the best original food, non-fast food that you've had so far? The pasty in Michigan Upper Peninsula looked really good. That was good. That was really good. And as far as the most unique, I've had some pretty hot food, spicy food in Arizona and New Mexico. Those were really good too. I've had some really good food in New York, of course. Um, yeah, and I had a very good pizza in Chicago. And every place has its unique things, and and I've had really good food in many different places. Adrienne, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. Happy birthday to our Brittany. Love from Michigan. Happy birthday, dear Brittany. Happy birthday to you. Yes, 545 of you watching. What a great live stream it's being tonight. I'm going to do a couple of minutes here and then I'm going to start getting ready for the interview with Van City Adventure. He hasn't sent me the link yet to the live stream, but I'm sure by the time this night is over, I would love to try a pasty. It's kind of like an empanada, but it's like a whole meal inside that empanada, that kind of thing. I have my September trip to New Mexico, Colorado, and the Upper Peninsula of Michigan all planned, not an interstate in my route. And let me tell you, I'm starting to slow down in that sense and not to take as many interstates as I used to. We did that coming back from Georgia, and US 19 is a lovely road. Um, and since we took that road, now on the way back north, we're thinking of doing like the Antebellum Trail or something like that. So, yeah, definitely. Five Guys with fries. They have those Cajun fries that are really good. Actually, I like Five Guys. If you're gonna do fast food, uh, I am waiting in the channel, Robert. What are you waiting? What? What do you think of the Murphy bed you'll have in the new trailer? I'll let you know once I try it. It looks good on paper. It looks good. That I'm not entirely sold on that mattress that kind of folds like this and then it becomes one. We'll see. We'll see when we sleep there for a couple of nights. When is the Fort DeSoto Park episode? I'll buy lunch and beverages. I don't know when we're gonna be back to Fort DeSoto, but um, I'll Fort DeSoto. If you mean the one by St. Petersburg, that's one of my favorite campgrounds. So I'm sure we'll be back there at some point. Chandra Shikar BM super sticker. Thank you so much. Shiba Dogs saying, "Hey you, getting joyful. Hey ya, and viajándose en rumbo. Thank you for that super sticker. Cool. Yeah, we're so cool. We're so cool. Uh, my wife makes the best pasties. Well, we're gonna have to go visit you then, man. um, oh, hey, Rebbe, Jim in DC, just fries and an IPA, please, and then a hike. Better than fries, I would like some poutine. Some poutine, and I'm getting hungry, so I might have some of that Vegemite at some point. Have you ever taken alternate 19? No, that's a nice drive. I've taken regular US 19 and it's good. And by the way, US 19 passes right by Pelicamp. So yeah, sorry about that. Hello from Ireland, Robert. I've been rewatching all of your older videos while I'm recovering from a recent illness. Looking forward to this Sunday's video. Keep up the good work. This Sunday is gonna be different because it's. I mean, we're RVing, but we're also it's gonna be like a like my friend Jason put it. It's not traveling. It's flying, Robert. Uh, I can never get reservations at for the Soto, and the two times that I've stayed there, it's been same day, just one night, but same day you call, and they usually have something. Anyone in the Miami area, I've never been able to experience a wide array of truly authentic Cuban food. So if anyone of y'all have suggestions, that'll be awesome. Man, just go to Versailles, and it's the touristy place, but it's also pretty authentic. It's very authentic, and you'll get the vibe. You'll get the vibe, and that's the one right there on 8th Street. The Soto is my favorite spot to kayak on the islands, and I've never actually kayaked there, but one of these days I'm gonna pull out the banana boat. You have the best traveling show, sir. Thank you so much. The great one, 575. Robert, like your videos. Are you getting a new trailer? Well, yes, I'm trading in. We don't want to beg. Is getting me a new trailer for the year, and it's gonna be uh, a little longer, and the hell is gonna freeze over because I'm getting a trailer with a slide, with a Murphy bed, with a split mattress, and but I think it's gonna be a lot more comfortable for us to travel, and it's a way a good way to test it. And when Navego is experimenting on a bunch of stuff with my trailer, something that they may or may not, put in their mainstream trailers in the future. So it's gonna be. It is raining out there. Instalai goes Traveling River. Thank you. Manda saludos a el chamaco que tuvo COVID. Gracias. Saludos para el chamaco. Yes, that's from Hopita Esperanza Santana. I've got big news from Hanway. Been watching for over 2 years, and wife and I got a Winnebago Micro Mini. Thanks for helping us on our RV decision. Well, you're welcome. Congratulations. Tell him I sent you. And yeah, enjoy. Now the fun begins. Traveling Robert, the address on your site is that where we send gifts to? Yes, absolutely. The way Mr. Don Kelly just became a patron. If you're watching, thank you. When you came through Lancaster and Palmdale, California, you passed within a quarter mile of my home. Oh man! Well, next time I'll make sure I visit. Oh, Vermont poutine. You have poutine. I thought it was only like a Canada thing. Cool. So yeah, I want to go to. I really want to go to Vermont, and I haven't done all that much research yet, but definitely. From Sandy Bandin, love your videos. Are you getting? Yes, I'm getting a new trailer. Yes, I answered that. And Havana Harris and Coral Gables. Yes, I haven't been there like in 10 years, maybe less, maybe 5. But yeah, it's a good place. It's a good Cuban restaurant, and you'll get the. And if you want a Cuban sandwich, there's a Latin American restaurant, Galindo, I think it's called, right on 57th Avenue and Southwest First Street, and they're supposed to have the best Cuban sandwich in Miami. Yeah, Minitini III is having all that. Great kayaking in Pinellas County. I can't wait for this year on the meetups. Yeah, meetups happening at some point. Meetups happening at some point. What is Pelicamp? Pelicamp is this property. We went nuts and decided to buy this acre in North Florida, this piece of Florida forest, and we've been clearing it and making it into like a place where we can put the old Minitini and have our own little private campgrounds. So we have a place to stay away from Miami, if you will. So it's not a campground like public campground for now, but. You should do a video where you drive to the North Pole. I think Toyoktuk is the closest I can get in the Americas, and then of course there's always the North Cape in Norway. Would you ever consider full timing? I don't know. I don't know if I want to consider myself. I'll consider myself a long timer, but I always want to have a piece of land that I could call my own, just in case. Really like the background. Thank you. Oh, I'm losing my voice. Either I should quit while I'm ahead or have a second beer. I don't know. Okay. Okay, Sarah, it's my private residence, but I might we're gonna do a we have to do a Pelicamp fest at some point. But it's got I'm gonna open it for that kind of thing. But other than that, it's really. How was the test run with Ileana working from the road? For the most part, it went great, and even in Pelicamp, we were able to get enough bandwidth for her to work. But it's not the most comfortable setup to work, and there's the time management issue. But other than that, uh, it worked out really well. It shows a lot of promise, and what we're gonna do, well, she has to work. I'll be editing video, and then we'll just travel slower, at some point. Hey, boondocking with Boomer, how are ya? I'm doing great. I'm doing great here and at the home base right now, and I'm gonna be with Van City in a couple of minutes now, and have another beer and do a 30-minute encore. No, I think I'm gonna start wrapping it up. Everybody, it's been so wonderful hanging out with you guys tonight. It's been one of those that has been smooth, no trolls, knock on wood. 546 of you watching. Your fish are amazing and they don't get tired. Yeah, Lance boondocking with moving Pelly Cave. Hey, look who's here, Jim. A quick hi and back to work. We're finally able to start our season. Rain has cleared, the temps are up, and dust is flying on drives. Eh? As long as there's dust, there's work with dust control, right? I promise that Jennifer and I will meet up with you at some point. We just purchased a RAV4, small, but because of you, I have a queen sized mattress in the back, inflatable. All right, that sounds great. Sounds like you could actually make a lot of money branding your very own Pelicamp campground where people could come as a stay. And this is the thing, I don't really want that kind of responsibility. I want to continue traveling, and at some point I might. At some point I might. And but for now, it's just gonna be. I'm gonna eventually in phase two. I'm gonna have a guest site for people to stay, but it's not gonna be something advertised. It's not gonna be not gonna be something that you can book online or whatnot. It's we'll see. It's gonna be limited. It's gonna be. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Van City Adventure, live with Robert at 5. Yes. Oh, it's only we only have I only have half an hour to prepare. So, yeah, everybody check out Van City Adventure. I'm gonna be in his channel in about half an hour. So check that out, and I'm gonna take a break now, have a little bit of coffee, and wake up. So thank you everybody for hanging out, and let me get my guitar so I can sing something. And and it's like a curse. Every time I try to do a live stream and show you Pelicamp, something happens. But next time I'm gonna show you Pelicamp for sure. Coming to you from Flagami. in the heart of Miami, Florida. I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV, yeah, I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend. Happy Friday. And am I forgetting anything? Probably not. So, see you next week. Same time, probably same place, right here from Pelican headquarters in Flagami, Florida. Bye now. Have a great weekend. Once again.